On the rich lands of eastern Uganda, strategically placed between the evergreen hills of the eastern region and the shores of Lake Kyoga, lies a tribe whose identity hangs on the balance. Talk of an adopted child, not sure to identify with the biological or the foster father. In every little village stretching from Soroti, Dokolo to Kaberamaido, the identity topic remains a very highly contested one and thus mostly avoided. When I first came here in the year 2021, little did I know that I was diving into a 500-year-old identity mystery. A mystery that I'm back here today to solve. My name is Kogot Peter, Luo Ambassador, East and Central Africa. And this is my story of the Kumam identity crisis. Kumam is a Nilo-Hamite ethnic group believed to have moved to their current home from Ethiopia. Kumam is a group of about 400,000 people living mainly in Kaberamaido district in eastern Uganda. Kumam are sandwiched between two very influential language groups, the Luo and the Ateker. To the north, they share Dokolo district with Lango, which is a Luo ethnic group, and to the south, they share Soroti district with Ateso, which is an Ateker ethnic group, and this forms the recipe for their identity crisis. In Uganda, Luo is a large ethnic group that includes tribes like Acholi, Alur, Padola, and debatably the Lango. They are believed to have come from Bahr el Ghazal in the current-day South Sudan. On the other hand, Ateker is a group of related tribes such as Teso, Turkana, Toposa, Nyangatom, Jie, and Karamanjong. The Ateker are believed to have come from Abyssinia, the current-day Ethiopia. Linguistically, the Kumam speak Luo with small serving of Ateso words.
Nyingango eimelia amatelo jomiel meleb Kumam.
In terms of religion, the Kumam are predominantly Christians today. Their traditional religious beliefs and practices are fast diminishing. They believe in one God, and his name is Rubanga. Music, dance, and storytelling are a big part of the Kumam lifestyle. Today, some of the common dances among the Kumam are Mielbul. Mielbul is a celebration dance for the recognition and spread of the Kumam. 2 is Mielbangi. Mielbangi is a dance to celebrate the birth of twins among the Kumam. And 3 is Ekoso. Ekoso is a dance to celebrate the survival in the face of a disaster like hunger. In the evenings, there is the tradition of Wiotem. Wiotem is a tradition among the Kumam that involves sitting around the fire in the evenings as the elders narrate stories to the younger generation.
Another thing, but this fire you're seeing in Kumam tradition is very important because this is a starting point. How to cook, they mostly educate girls how to cook, stories of long ago, They teach them from here. And these young ones also they learn. Not only at school, but this is the first school for Kumam. Yes.
Machi mewiyo temni konyo me choko tino karachiel jadongo puonyo tino.
Economically, the Kumam practice a mixture of farming, cattle rearing, and fishing. I was informed that Lake Choga is a key food source for the Kumam, and so I couldn't miss out. Despite the contradiction that we have on the identity of the Kumam, one thing is clear. Just like all other Luo groups in East and Central Africa, there is preference to live along the water bodies. The Kumam live on the shores of Lake Choga, right here with us. This is Lake Choga. Lake Choga is the mother of the Kumam, and fish is their food. At the center of the Kumam diet is the grinding stone. This magical stone is used to grind sorghum, and the flour is used to make kunkal, known across Uganda as kalo.
Mano cham Jaluo. Obero dek nam. Aporogo. Dek nam gi kwon kal.
But sometimes, the ground sorghum is used to make kongo, a local brew enjoyed by many. In most evenings, men and women gather in this roundhouse to enjoy kongo thing. They all drink from the same pot as a sign of love and togetherness.
Berbero tiemi tu mere ya mukan. You're going to talk.
One more thing that's very important to the Kumam is the Ochero Rock. Ochero Rock is considered to be very monumental concerning a decision of a boundary between the Lango and the Kumam.
My name is Kumam Manuel. I work in Ateker's office as a press secretary. In the history of this rock, Ochero Rock, during the colonial masters, we had a chief called Singu, who was a chief governing the Kumam. So by then he came from Kangai, a place called the Akamulega, with the Europeans. When he got tired, he climbed. He was told to climb the rock. So he was given a gun. He shot a bullet, and the bullet went and stopped in Abarikori, whereby it shows that it's a boundary between Kumams and the Langis.
The Kumam have a centralized cultural leadership headed by Ateker Papa Me Kumam. Despite the rich culture and tradition over the years, Kumam's identity still remains a debate. There is a looming confusion. Some claim that Kumam are Luo, while some claim that the Kumam are Ateker. In search of the truth, I zeroed in on three hypotheses. The first hypothesis is that the Kumam are neither Luo nor Ateker. I sought the voices of academic elites.
So the influence of the Luo, by that time the Luo people, the Langi had invaded
this area, Kaberamaido. Now, when these people, these Ateso remained here, they intermarried with the what? The Langese who were here. And that's why they came out with the word which is almost related to the Luo and also to Ateso. Then they say Kabera Maido, meaning the place good for groundnuts.
So does that make Kumam Luo or Ateker?
No, Kumam is neither Luo nor Ateso. But they are Kumam. As a result of the intermarriage, it gave birth to a new tribe.
Intermarriage between who?
The Langi who are already here in Kumam, in this land, and also these Ateso who had come here.
All right. So if I get you clear, Kumam is a tribe that came up due to intermarriages between Luo and Ateso.
Correct.
So Kumam is a merger between Luo and Ateso.
And Ateso.
Okay.
And even the word Kumam means together. Togetherness. Togetherness. So the Langis, the tribe of the Langi, the Luo, and the Ateso, together they make up the what? The Kumam. Today, first wait, when you hear them speaking, for example, Ijobalo, Obiane, that is in Ateso. Then the Langi say, Ole, Binkan. And now the Kumam brings it, Loni, Biakane. So it is just in the middle there. It came as a result of the intermarriages between those Ateso who came with their limb and also the Langi who were here. Yes.
So I have a question, but before then I have to get something clear. So Kumam were never assimilated. They were not a given group of people that were influenced culturally to adopt another culture. They never existed before, but when the Langi and the Ateso met and intermarried, then Kumam came.
Gave rise to Kumam.
Okay.
My name's John Ekudu Adoku. I'm a retired Dean of Students, Makerere University.
Who are the Kumam?
Who are the Kumam? I think talking about the Kumam is like opening a can of worms. Who are the Kumam? Are we Luo? Are we Ateso? Are we Jopadola? Or we are just Kumam? I would rather say, I think we are just Kumam.
Just Kumam. Okay, so you go with the third version, which is we're not Luo, we're not Ateker, we are Kumam.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, how do you say Kumam came about? Is it assimilation? Is it intermarriages? How do we end up with a community which both linguistically and administratively proves there's a merger of two main language groups?
Let me begin by how we believe the Kumam came about. That those of us who say we are just Kumam believe that because the Kumam are said to have come from Abyssinia, Ethiopia. So they descended from Ethiopia and they came walking, and on their journey they are the old men who could not walk anymore, and they remained behind. They left them behind. They couldn't walk anymore, and these are the Karamojong, because the word Mojong means an old man. So we left behind the old people, old men, and proceeded towards Lake Choga. And at Lake Choga, we met the Langi. But there was a group, our group of Kumam, who branched and went towards Tororo. And so those became people from Tororo, Jopadola, and even Ateso from Kenya. So the Kumam came as a result of, when you say assimilation, we met the Langi. in my view. We met the Langi, intermarried, and this is how we came about. Yes.
The two academic professionals had a very neutral view. To them, the Kumam are neither Luo nor Ateker. This view is very similar to what a section of the Kumam general public have.
In my opinion, the Kumam are very independent in such a way that although they share certain things with the Atesos and the Lang, it doesn't make them belong to the other group. Based on where they came from, of course they shared very many things. But when we settled in most of these places like Karamaido, Soroti, Dokolo, and part of Lango, right now we are the Kumams. Very, very much independent as the Kumams. Of course, there are certain things that we share.
So you feel, in your opinion, that Kumam is neither Luo nor Ateker?
No.
The second hypothesis is that the Kumam are Luo. This hypothesis had two versions to it. The first version is the Padola version. The Padola are Luo ethnic groups living in Tororo, eastern Uganda. According to the Padola version, the Kumam are Luo because of a man called Okumu. Okumu, who is allegedly the forefather of the Kumam, was a brother to Adola, the forefather of the Padola, and Owin, the forefather of the Luo of Kenya.
Hafoyo, Okumu, obedo omina Adola, mabendo bedo mino Owin, juwo kagene kama ni pajawo, samilo ni ke Maxon Falls, Okumu udong kabera maido minjo mejuwoto. Kenyo ni kabera maido, ropere, kenyo, nyak maido, ako obedo kama diwa lo mere pek. Kiri pama kitundle non ke lo peki akabe maido nyak iye. Ami choka ni ke ka ber maido. Meno bedo wanyal wach ni meno the Padola. In fact obedo duluo. Meno bedo duluo ka ber maido bedo wach ma duluo. Gemo mi oiluongo jupu kumuni jukumam. Chon mere chon angli mere. Jupo wenju kocha jubino koma jinena ju Padola ju aika ju Padola be aika kidane kumugine ju kidane kocha ni jume ju kwone di. Menyo ju Padola kod jum luo me ju kadane na jume kocha. Neno jupu kumu ka jo penjo no kumu ni kune okumu na ngotie koto akapo ne go nyomo dhako nya jamia dhako moteso nyintindo matot mere remo pajo gido dhok ma juluo obedo mateso to jodwoko no kumu mam okumu mam obedo duteso manyuto ne ke ongoye okumu ongoye amena paka joma jodwoko to jona onyo wangeche joma to jodwoko ne okumu ngoye me chalo jukumam me jukumam chal pagenu kumungoy ina na kiri ka juluo kama dudok kama tekrijo jukethie dumia doteso dong mere kama yotiot ikethie nyaka duluo ile no ngonjo wacho nyithindo ile no ngonjo wacho jonyual nyithindo jilongo ne idwe so ina na ke jonyual yotri jotucho kama yotu wacho jwacho gidulu kama tek iwi wacho gido teso ila na kan jonyual gi idwe cause kwacho ne nyithindo tek rijo so they say idwe ino na kan they to loko du teso mundruwi kod gidulu.
The second version is the Lango version. According to this version, the Kumam are Luo because of their proximity to Lango. Lango is a Luo ethnic group living in Lira, northern Uganda.
Yes, that's my name, sir. Oh, grandson. This one follows this one. Oh, okay. Ike venye mana? Apa ya? Where? Where you go? Eba. Well, dia kamu dia moto wele. Ya ada kata ni belum ni kio tiama ko chalna yo ibu ada yin. Aisa ya wa ba.
Kumam obeda Ateker ame wuok inyinga seka mulong ba Ateker. Pien oda jo tie me abila papat me le yamule ba papat. Amo bino karachiel. Owuoro tie kede kormojo, tie kede kumam, otie kede langi, okotie kede jo ame yamule amo owuoro wuok Ethiopia. Do jogo de owuoro ribere inyinga chiel amo luong ba Ateker. To ka meru kumam owuok kede Ethiopia dikodonyo Uganda kan dikiwuok bad me kormojo. En kara meru jogo ge opopo kum kede langi da pokere dok tucha. Kumam da pokere bino tuni tu soroti jo teso jo dum wanu luongo be jo dum dok tucha. En kano amedo me kumam wuok Ateker doka me gini bino kede koduogo tuni di gini kikorio makin kede langi pien langi odonyo malo tucha mor mo tuke. Digin ki koria makin kede kumam dio bino soroti teso dok tucha oto serere kumam dingolo ilale soroti kano duogo tuni iduogo tu ka wana otiyeni koria mkede langi dido gin ki ko be nyom ko nyomere so leb kumam wuok Ateker dok kumam winyere kede luo itek lono jo amo wulo gi upere kede liame kiria mukede kormojo twatwal liame kiria mukede Ateso dogini ria mukede langi tiento langi ename yamo leb luo so mi kumam kede luo winyere tutwal lono kumam kede Teso en kitame kumam tie kede no.
So if I get you clearly, Kumam are Luo because they are much closer linguistically to the Lango and culturally to the Lango.
Mpien gia mio do tware yamo be kumam tie luo jame de kame kumam temo ituni obedo luo lebgi opere kede me luo tich me itok gi opere kede me luo ton jamni jame gin ki luongo euro gine luongo yo lango yat lango kweru lango pala lango jame go de opere kede leb lango ame tie luo akaka leb Teso liet wan lioti kede jami na tot ame wan ribo kede Teso so mi wan liot sobolo wach be wan tie Teso wan sing twatwal mere ara akari dido lia wan luo twala do o ribere kede luo jami na tot mi wan sobolo dong tu luo.
So if Kumam are Luo, why were they grouped under Ateker, under Teso up to last year?
Gino ya ye pona me bin di mujogun tie penkan kame mu ni Europogo kede Uganda. O komunikara mu poko kede gia mele mu geographical locations. E wodo kamo poko kede adulio. E pona mu poko kede boundary arabo kame kor poko kede jo. Oko wuro di kumam oluko. Iye kor amedok iteso. Omiyo paka iton kamini tuni dini ikanisa Iteso kane be kumam Catholics meteso enamelogi Protestants meteso enamelogi pien gin kitie ye kor ame poko gikere lango tie tucha kumam tie tuni inside meteso enomi luongo tuni be Teso sub-region do de udo kumam datie do di kamo tuni tich ara pur ara yamo one day they look to come luotie.
Last question. Kumam are Luo because of the Lango. Do you think Kumam are Luo because of genetical makeup, the blood, or because of assimilation?
Angatamu be kumam tuero bedo luo pijami na meriamo doli ame pinyual meremu kumam tuma pere pien gini bino direct kita mejo bino kede malo kucha kumam de bino bala kumam langi de bino bala langi teso de bino bala teso koromojo de bino bala koromojo so kumam chunga pire liame chungo be piento e wuoki teso arbo piente wuoki lango kene yamo kede tiche porere aini luongo ba assimilation gini porere e wono be tiche gi rorom.
The third hypothesis is that the Kumam are Ateker. So it's 7 a.m., 14th of April 2024, and today is my third day of shooting this documentary, and we are running to do the pro-Ateker interview. Ciao, ciao. According to this hypothesis, the Kumam are Ateker due to their proximity to Ateso. I'm good, how are you?
Ango nyinga Rayu Moses Matthew. Angatie dano me Ateker. Nyaduong wada luongo be wuon Ateker. Angatie ya Ateker me ikarwok me Aleto.
Kumam.
Ame Kumam tie jome Ateker.
So we have just finished interviewing the pro-Ateker interview, and as of this moment, which basically marks the end of our interviews, we have 4 versions. Version 1, we are Luo. Version 2, we are Ateker. Version 3, we are neither Luo nor Ateker. And version 4 is from the Padola people of Tororo that says Kumam are Luo because the founder of Kumam was Okumu, a brother to Owin, the founder of the Luo Kenya, and a brother to Adola, the founder of Job Adola. So to clear this confusion, we will proceed to the palace of Wona Ateker, the king of the Kumam, and I hope he clears this confusion. When Ateker Papa Kumam lives in the Kumam Royal Palace in Soroti, and I'm headed there as my last attempt to resolve this mystery. I had a chance to ask this question to His Royal Highness Wona Ateker.
Pijome Kumam, wan bala Kumam otie Luo. Pien wan oyaya Bisinia Ethiopia diotie Kumam. Kun kata moro wach be wan obedo Kumam pio tuna bere mado le wan oyaya Bisinia diotie Kumam. Obino oyaya Ethiopia, obino Sudan, odonyo Uganda diotie Kumam. Do pere kede Atekeri na che bala Japadola, bala Lur, bala Langi, bala Koromojo, kede che papat. So wan obino do tie kede Atekeri na papat, bala Nomo, bala Komolo, bala Karuok, bala Tek, bala Rarak, Goria. So wan obino do tie kede Atekeri go. Ameni udo ba Atekeri gi dedede tie ya Atekeri na che ga. Bala kan yoto ya Lur, yoto Japadola, yoto ya Choli, ini arodo abila gida puritie oyama man wano bedi nomo obedo Karuok obedo Atek, obedo Rarak. So wan obino no do tiyo no Kumam geno Ethiopia. Kor ng'ata moro ng'ali be wan odoko do Kumam do tuna bere medo li. Kumam tie Soroti, Kumam tie Dokolo, Kumam tie Mulatar, Kumam tie Laki, Kumam tie Nakasongola, Kumam tie kadede. So wan otie Luo.
Apoya wa.
Ber.
Apoya.
Ber. Por tu. Ber.
Pichuarem. Pichuarem.